Hey, it's Rob with Inyo Pools. Today we're going to figure out why my pump is not fully primed or full of water. As you can see, there's a gap in between the lid and the water level in that pump. It should be all the way to the top. Went on vacation, came back and found this. So it's not a case of the pump needing water. Normally you take the lid off, fill it with a garden hose, put the lid back on, start it. It's not the case because this system hasn't been opened. So we're going to figure out why this has happened. So I'm going to start with the easy things. I'm going to make sure my valves are open, nobody's changed them. So you can see the skimmer is wide open, as well as the main drain. So it's definitely should be getting enough water. The next thing I'm going to check is the water level of the pool. It should be at least halfway up the skimmer opening, which it is. Another thing you can check is the weir door and make sure that that is down. Sometimes these things get stuck in the up position. It doesn't allow the skimmer to get enough water, but it's not stuck in the up position. Okay, then you want to check the baskets. I'm going to start with the skimmer basket, which there's a lot of debris in here. My crepe myrtles have dropped all this stuff around the pool, and so the skimmer basket has caught it, and it looks like my basket is very full. So I'm going to start by emptying this, and then I'm going to go to the pump basket and empty that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and clean out the pump basket. It's not too bad, but there's a decent amount of stuff in here. Okay, so I've emptied the pump basket. At this point, if you want to, you can try putting the garden hose in there and priming the pump. We have a full video on that, which we can link if you want to know how to correctly prime the pump. But we're going to go ahead and start it, and for this video, we'll see if that cured the issue. So we'll go ahead and start it. I'll give it a couple minutes and I'll come back and see if it primed fully. Okay, so I let the pump run on a higher speed for a few minutes to see if it would prime. It did not. It's actually, the water level is lower now, so I'm moving backwards. That's great. But the next thing I'm going to check is the pump lid O-ring, which is probably the most common issue when your pump's not priming. Normally you could do this when you empty the pump basket, but for the video I wanted to rule out each thing one at a time. So we'll go ahead and turn off the pump and we'll take a look at that O-ring. Okay, so I'm going to pull the O-ring out. I've got a Hayward TriStar pump, and the O-ring's kind of hard to get to, so I just used a little flat head to kind of get in there. You want to be careful not to damage the O-ring, but once you get it loosened, you can pull it out. Then what you want to look for, look for cracks. If it's leaving black stuff all over your hands, it's probably a sign that the O-ring is deteriorating. So if it's cracked or it's deteriorating, you probably want to go ahead and replace it. It still has a good shape to it. Sometimes you'll see these round O-rings, they'll become square in shape. So what you want to do at this point, what I'm going to try is just putting some lubricant on it. Actually, I've got this Magic Lube, which is like a Teflon lubricant, and I'll put just a little bit on, just enough to make the O-ring shiny. So you don't have to put a lot on. Alright, put this back on the lid here, push it into place. Make sure it's in its groove. Again, you don't want to press too hard and damage the O-ring. Alright, let's go ahead and put the lid back on and see if it'll fully prime. Alright, so it looks like the pump is fully primed now. So the lid O-ring was the culprit. which is the case for most people. I did have to run it on a high speed for about 5 minutes to purge all the air, but it looks like we're good to go. Now there are a couple other things that it could have possibly been. Sometimes you'll have a suction side leak. So the suction side is going to be anything before the pump, and it could be the O-rings in these valves. There's a main O-ring here and two on the stem there that can go bad and draw air. Same with this fitting going into the pump. What you can do, there's a couple different methods you can use. You can run the garden hose over those suspected areas, and then you'll notice that the air will start to dissipate from the pump because it's drawing in water instead of air. I've seen people use plastic bags from the grocery store, wrap that around the suspected area, and so then it can't pull in any air. But we also have a guide and a video on that if you want to check that out. We'll link that as well. Other things it could be is a clogged impeller, which we have a video on that as well on how to free that. So the impeller is inside the pump after the basket. Sometimes that gets clogged with small debris, and so then it can't pull the water that it should. Also, you might have a clog somewhere in the suction side of the system. So what you could do is get one of those rubber bladders, and you'd basically, with the pump off, you take the lid off, you put the bladder you know, in through here, turn the hose on, and what it does is it expands, and then it blows everything out back towards the skimmer. Usually your clog is going to be close to the skimmer, one of those first 90, so it'll blow right out. But if you have any questions on that, or none of these things helped you, leave a comment down below. We'll try and figure it out. Or if you have any questions pool or spa related, visit us over at anyopools.com. Thanks for watching.